Alright, what is up, gamers? I'm back to prove that I am actually Jewish to the Zionazis pigs. I hope I can keep that in my recording. I hope they don't ban me for that, Israel. Don't do that, you snowflakes. Stop blowing up schools and hospitals. Maybe then, you know, people won't call you that. Or stop defending Israel blowing up schools and hospitals, or pretending like it's not happening. Anyway, what's got me in this mood? I was literally about to go to bed. Then I looked on Yik Yak. I was permabanned again. I'm such a fucking dipshit. I mean, I'm such a shucking dipshit. Yeah. And so, you know, I saw this. You know, the mod or something. I don't even know how I got permabanned again. It didn't even give me a notification. But yeah, for somehow I got back on. Maybe it's because it's been a year. And that just puts me in timeout for a year after they just mass report me for something or other. I don't know how it works. I didn't say anything racist or bigoted, so and the only thing I did was dox myself. But that's against the rules. But anyway, to show you all this, because I'm having fun with it, so maybe somebody else will, who's in a relatable position. So they, because I doxed myself, they screenshotted my Instagram bio, which is, says, if the camera can make it out, maybe not. It says, the #1 conservative hope scroller on Instagram. And then I use a Bible quote, like the one Bible quote I know, Matthew 19:24, which is about, it is harder for a rich man to pass into the gates of heavens than for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. And you know, that's kind of about when you wake up to communism in the real world. When you wake up to being a socialist, that you were tricked or whatever, or that you're just a baby. And yeah, I'm not a religious person at all. I just use that because I live in a state full of, I live in the South. I'm like, my best friend, I think, or my best friend in elementary school's family comes from the Southern Baptist tradition, like a church like that, you know. And I went to, my parents made me go to or I don't know if they made me or let me, whatever. They had me going to a Christian private school for 4 years, where I did go to sit in on chapel. It was more so like a non-denominational thing. So yeah, I'm kind of familiar with Christian Bible. I'm an American living in Texas, like, you know, like, even if you're Jewish, you're probably culturally Christian to some degree if you come from the South. You know. And so, to explain myself to the dumb broads in Yik Yak, I'll recite the Vea Havta from memory, because that's like one of the few prayers I still have stuck in my head from my bar mitzvah days. So to the Israeli dumb broads, I hope you enjoy my recitation. Also, like, I know I have blue eyes and brown hair, or like dark blonde, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, but like, you see that? I was made fun of for that a lot in school, so I mean, like, Maybe if you grew up in New York, you don't know what it's like to, you know, be the one odd duck out most of the time, but hey, you know, who can blame an echo-chambered brat for being too scared to see the world beyond her, or them, or him, you know? Anyway, this is for the Zionazis. Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'kol livsha v'kol livavcha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu l'totafot b'nei necha. I don't care. I feel like that was enough. I don't really have my gold chain anymore because it's better off sold than owned, I think. This is just a gift from a friend. And I don't really keep any religious stuff around me because most Zionists are completely insufferable to hang out with. And, you know, I don't believe in Magic Man in the sky. I believe God lives in all of us. Yeah, but my name is Jacob Simcha Hines. Simcha means joy in Hebrew. My mom, I mean, should I be doxing myself? I grew up at Temple Beth Shalom in Austin. Austin, Texas, at the Dell Jewish Community Center. I was bar mitzvahed before we even had our building built, so if you want to check the timeline on that, I guess, or you can just, you know, be a little conspiracy brained about it and think, oh, because this guy knows one Bible quote, it means he's a Christian, even though you can scroll through my profile and you can see that I'm obviously not a Christian. By any means, or if I am a Christian, I'm like the most edgy communist Christian you've ever met. Which, those kind of dudes don't really exist, so. Anyway. I would dox my mom, but that'd be kind of lame of me to do. Just to prove it, I guess, because these people are in such denial. It's honestly amazing. Like, let me go. They literally write fan fiction about me in this Yik Yak sub, Jewish Yik Yak. Y'all can go check it out if you have a phone number. Where was I? They wrote some more, or they were talking about me again today. There's one meme I actually did like that they posted. Of, like, Thanos disappearing, and underneath it says, Joe Brandon returning to Permaban. That was funny. I liked that, so if you're watching this, good job with that one. That was actually funny. Most of y'all's jokes aren't, though. Not gonna lie. This person's asking, who is Joe Brandon? And then, I guess the mod or whatever who banned me, got me banned, is like, Christian grifter who was posing as a Jew. And it's like, it's amazing, because these people don't even know what the words mean. They don't even, well, I mean, you can call me a grifter, but from her perspective, like, or I'm assuming it's a woman, honestly. Like, this is one of the dumbest, most arrogant, cowardly broads you've probably ever met, just riding on, I don't know, some laurels. Never working on themselves. I don't know. Or one of the most, like, privileged, fucking douchebags in general, which also applies to women, of course, as well as men. There are a lot more of those guys nowadays, though. A lot more on the man inward side. I like how they commented, "What was the post? Your standard as a Jew bullshit?" And it's like, no, it wasn't. It's literally an account made by a Jew, like a repost from an account made by a guy who's obviously Jewish and understands American Jewish culture very well. You can go check him out at JewBeLost on Instagram. But, you know, it's just like the denial these people live in is amazing. It's like when you talk to them, they're like, and you try to like educate them on the history, they're like, "You do not speak for us." I wish I could put this on my computer screen, but it's on my phone. And then you'll be like, "Yeah, we don't hold the same values." And they'll be like, "I value." And I'll be like, "No, we don't hold the same values. I value human rights, human life." They'll be like, "Yeah, so do I." Or, "So do I." I should do a German accent. I don't care about doing an accent. And then you'll be like, "So, you're against the apartheid and the genocide, right?" They'll be like, "Haha, that doesn't exist." And it's like, dude. Do the bomb. Like, that reality is almost as undeniable as the fact that Israel is getting blown up by Iran right now. You know, it's like, you just don't live in the world, dude. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. But they're so delusional. It's hard to tell if they actually are kind-hearted people who care about those things. It's so echo-chambered into hell, dude. It's crazy. What else is new on here? Oh yeah, they're making fun of trans Judeo-Bolshevik on Twitter. That's a good account. I like them. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy though. Just like looking into a madhouse being run by the patients, you know? That's what going to these subreddits feels like. It's like, this is a total circus. Especially when they bring up politics. And like, they do so much like purity dating shit too. It's crazy. Like, what the fuck, dude? Dude, I did not know other Jewish families were like so racist, or like cared so much about keeping it in the within the faith or whatever. It's weird, you know. But I went to I grew up at a Reform synagogue, so yeah, there are lots of families like mine, so it was normal. But I guess if you, I don't know, go to one that's less progressive, it's not like that. Like a conservative or orthodox synagogue, maybe. Anyway, I've been yapping for long enough, probably. But yeah. Look at all the posts that were removed. We had such a long back and forth. It's a bummer. Oh wait, those are from a long time ago. I guess a Yik Yak mod just got me permabanned again, or like, I don't know. Dude, I'm literally Jewish. This is not a Jewish Yik Yak, this is just a Zionist Yik Yak. And that purges anybody of being Jew, purges any anti-Zionist, actual anti-Zionist thought, because they're fucking delusional Nazis, fascists, you know. And yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that, especially the dumb broads on Yik Yak, if they are brave enough to watch any of my videos. Peace.